I've got three pieces that I want to read tonight, and they move in reverse chronological order. And they go sort of through a different set of three realizations. And they have to do with the course of illness. First one's called News from Home. Want to leave work, stalk out into the woods, sit under a tree with bugs crawling all over my legs and wait for a fox to come trotting, like the one my grandfather wouldn't let me shoot. Want to forget my grandfather's face, thin and tight as a rifle barrel, emptied inside on the bed away from home, skin stretched over his bones like a pelt shot full of holes by a dumb kid. This next piece goes backwards a bit. It's called The Healing Power of Football. The old man can't even wipe his own ass anymore. His hands are like a mannequin of meat, all he used to eat along with the martinis. With 2 olives, it's practically a salad. Says he's got the best doctor in town, that the indictment was a bunch of bullshit, that he never should have gotten hooked up with that chick from Colombia. Curses the nurses behind their backs, and in hushed and raspy conspiracies says the worst ones come in at night, that they shriek and fly around the halls. Have you heard anything about how Walter's doing? We still have meetings around the table at the home. We are refereed like boxers by the dietitian, therapists, administrators, an accountant, always an accountant. They know right to the very day how long I can stay here. My brother looks at his watch, says nothing, as the cart stacked with plastic trays from today's last meal rattles by the door. We try to watch the game, to ignore the wheelchair. I wish they'd just figure out what's wrong with me. And this one is sort of about a dawn at night, in a way. A dawning realization, I think. It's called The Doctor Said to Take Up Rowing. The cold Virginia moon rose itself across the creek of sky between the ridges that squeeze the Magody Valley. Its crescent boat races coal trains from black underground to fire, heat, and electric revelation. They embark for November sun or the furnaces of Duke Power. The moon carves another day mark on my own bones. The train bleeds the mountains of West Virginia down to North Carolina. I stand in a silvering yard, and in the corner of my eye catch the moon as it slides along the rails, a soft flash of steel. I should turn out the lights and sit on the porch with a whiskey-glassed Ouija board, maybe conjure Woody Guthrie to strum a song about traveling with coal and trains, moons and boats. It never happens in real life. In the dark kitchen sits a letter between its own ripped envelope and a tray of melting ice cubes. It's full of numbers and abbreviations, an itinerary for a trip from one doctor's office to another. The connections are planned, but the destination is not included in this package. But it's late, and work will dawn. As the moon docks and coal burns, the train will deadhead back north in the morning as I pour night black coffee from an electric pot and listen for the creak of oars.